Alright, welcome back to the Journey of Generations 3, the series where we go through every single generation while discussing, debating, all that stuff about the new generation. Generation 9 for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Sit back, relax, and make sure to join up on Twitch so you can catch these live. Without further ado, I'm going back down. Hey, welcome back to the Journey of Generations, the series where we discuss a whole bunch of stuff about Generation 9's Pokemon Scarlet and Violet while going through the generations. If you don't want to miss these discussions, follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube so you see the video version of it. But if you actually do want to join the live discussion, follow me on Twitch. You can see the schedule down in the description below. Now, today's topic is Kanto regional forms and evolutions. As of Generation 7, they brought in regional forms, which is a nifty idea. Generation 8 actually brought back the cross-generational, what were they called? Evolutions. Basically, not like they were how they were in, like, Generation 4, but they brought new evolutions, kind of overriding old evolutions. Like, for example, just recently, we saw Cleaver instead of Scizor coming out of Scyther. Evolving from Scyther. So it's going to be stuff like that. So I do have 3 sets. We're going to go number 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1, 1, 1. We have the ones that I want to see, the ones that make the most sense or have been rumored, and we have the 3 that would make the most sense. It's like a combination of make the most sense and ones that I want to see in regards to see who get these cross-generational evolutions. Our number 3 Pokemon that at least I want to see get a regional form. Now, this is, of course, dates back to all of the times I really wanted to see this. And it was rumored, like, especially with the next one. But Machamp was the one that I wanted to see the most after hearing the rumor back in Ultra Sun and Moon. Of course, they didn't add any new regional forms for Ultra Sun and Moon. I was pretty disappointed with that, but I mean, like, it's kind of hard. Ooh, Shadow Force? Sorry. I'm getting interrupted here. In Ultra Sun and Moon, we got this fighting rock type design, or I don't know what it would be called, but that was rumored, and people like Logan Cure, you're gonna see Logan Cure's design here, over here on the, where I'm pointing. But the thing about that is, that's the one that I used for, I think it was like the Alolan 16 or something back in 2017. I really think that Machamp could make sense in terms of, like, more ancient Pokemon. Like, if they bring back, like, an ancient thing, because if we have the past and the future, it would fit a lot in the past realm, if you know what I mean. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, if you played Pokemon, like, Generation 4, Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and if you didn't do this, try to run alongside all the flowers without stepping on the flowers. Oh, jeez, I stepped on the flowers. You know, I did it right the first time. Number 3, for the one that is most brought upon, or that it has been rumored at least, is yet another Dugtrio. So anyways, the design that was actually leaked on 4chan, or elsewhere, is it's kind of based off a geyser. It's like, it's supposed to be like groundwater, but it also has clouds. And then I believe somebody mentioned that it was actually going to be ground flying, which was very confusing. The fact that it's still on the ground, it makes no sense. But that's just what I've seen rumored from this. It was very unclear how this would actually work in theory. I didn't say it wouldn't happen, but it's just really weird. And I don't really know what else to actually think about this. So apparently it is Alolan Executor, but taller. Let's continue on with the next one. We have the one I want to see second the most is none other than Nidoking, Nidoqueen. It's another one of those regional forms back from Generation 7, right? It was rumored it would be fighting and poison. And, of course, Logan Cure came up with another design here. You're going to see it on screen here. Not during the stream, but on the video. Basically, it was a really cool design. And I am for more fighting types. Fighting type is still my favorite type. So it's a hard pass not to. And that, I mean, of course, that design was for an Alolan form. But still, you could go with any form as it is right now. Nidoking would definitely fit under the realm of, like, like a prototype form, if that is what Game Freak is trying to go with, like a proto and a neo form for that. Yeah, it could be like an ancient fighter, because it like Nidoking just is more like a dinosaur looking thing. Like you'd think it'd be related to dinosaurs. The worst, if I could think of a type, obviously I'm thinking of fighting poison. We have that type already with Sneasler. Maybe it keeps its ground typing, but then again, it's like it's full of so many spines and spikes that it just, I don't think it would work that way. On to the next one. Like the number 2 one, based on rumors and such that I've seen. It's not really rumors, it's basically a theory. If the game is based off of like past and future, a Pokemon like Porygon would actually fit this vein. I actually saw a regional form based off of one that was based off of like Porygon getting malware and became Pory_Gone.exe. If I can find that again, I will show you right here. I think that's an amazing form and would really fit the theme of like a futuristic looking thing. Alrighty, and the number 1 Pokemon that I would want to see evolve, I haven't even mentioned it yet, and it's another one of the ones based off of Generation 7. It's once again like the one that I'm based off of. It was based off of those original rumors, one made by Logan Cure, but one of the rumors was that Alolan Alakazam, originally what it was rumored to be fighting type. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be like, it's just a pipe dream for this, but I would have really loved to see a reverse Alakazam. Not one based on the mind, but one based on like actually attacks. But I don't really know what it could be nowadays, because if anything, Alakazam would fit more on the futuristic side rather than like anything prototypical, anything ancient. So in essence, it probably would be like Psychic Steel, or even like Psychic Electric, something like that. Psychic Electric on Alakazam would be absolutely nuts, let me tell you. The one that I want to highlight the most, the one that was rumored the most so far, is an Alolan Tauros. Now, the one that I'm looking at right now, you can't see it, but it is ground steel, which would be a pretty cool one, knowing the fact that Tauros is already so fast. So the thing about Tauros is probably the one close, like, people can just guess, that's closest to reminding people of, like, Spain, right? Because, you know, bullfighting and such. But it has nothing to do with prototypical or futuristic at all. If I had to decide, it would probably be on the prototypical side, because that's, like, what the original one would stand for. I was talking about Tauros, and then everybody died, so do I still talk about Tauros? I mean, I have to. Spaniard Tauros to be insanely strong. That's, like, if... It's one of those things where if it doesn't get added, it's a crime. But we've seen a lot of those. But all in all, I firmly expect those 3. I firmly expect Tauros, like, has the highest chance of one. I'll make this quick. We do have the regional evolutions. If you don't know what regional evolutions are, imagine stuff like in Hisui, how you had, like, Sneasler, you had Weirdeer, you had Cleaver, all that stuff. They can even overwrite certain evolutions. I'm gonna make, I'll make this quick, but I'll give a, I'll say the Pokemon, and I'll give the description why I think it should be. We have Seaking, is the first one. I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of, like, who would need an evolution? Who would need the help the most? And then what slightly even makes sense, just even marginally. And Seaking honestly really fits that bill. I don't know if there's actually, like, kings of Spain. I was about to say France. I'm not entirely sure. There are still kings, so that makes a lot of sense. I do think Seaking can be like a water type. I don't know what additional it would add, but it definitely seems like a Pokemon that would be more in the past than anything. The same can be said for a Pokemon that has been kind of left behind, because originally it was Oddish and Bellsprout that were in opposite games, right? The difference is is that Oddish then got a second evolution, a branched evolution into Blossom. What didn't get one was Victory Bell. Or not, well, not necessarily Victory Bell, but you know what I mean. And the thing about Victory Bell, I'm actually kind of disappointed that Victory Bell's just been sitting there with no branched evolution, while Oddish did get one eventually, so maybe this is another one of those prototypical ones. Venomoth could get one too? I mean, I could see that, but I just went with Victory Bell and the fact that Oddish has one, and Bellsprout does not. This would be a great time to actually do such a thing. But other than that, I can't see how otherwise I would see Victory Bell go on. It would probably be still grass type, but maybe it's grass water since it's supposed to be off a pitcher plant. And it has its own water. I mean, maybe it comes normal or just like a primary grass, like just pure grass. We don't know. Just like Blossom. So. And the last one is once again Porygon. Because I've already mentioned it. There was an evolution. I already mentioned it here in this video. Is that Porygon has the evolution. Yeah, it was the Porygon. It was the Pori_Gon.exe, which was the dark side. Since I did already cover it, I just wanted to highlight it a second time. But other than that, that's all about the time that I've got. So if you did enjoy this and want to see more, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to start the climb today. And so you don't miss these discussions, we are over on Twitch. The schedule for the streams are down below. Not in the badge case. The description below. With that, though, I want to thank you for watching. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow? I don't know why I said tomorrow. Catch you back at the top later on. Because you know that that's how we do it. I am scared!